Welcome, Boston Jimmie with Stogie Press again. And today I'm sitting here with Steve Saka. It's me, with Dunbarton Tobacco Trust. You know him as Steve Saka Cigars. Steve, we've had numerous interviews in the past. Always enjoyed your product. This year you've got some new things you've come out with.
It was nice to we just did a packaging. Yeah, the cigars are identical. It's just the boxes were just felt like I mailed it in. They weren't that attractive. And every time I go in a store, the cigar's selling, so you're always reluctant to change anything on the product that's selling. But at the same time, every time I go in a store and I see the box on the shelf, I'm like, man, that's an ugly box. And the truth is, it didn't cost anything more to make it a prettier box than what the ugly box cost. So I just finally bit the bullet and took care of it. The cigars are okay.
So the new blends.
Yeah, the new blends are. We added something to Sobremesa, and we added something to Mi Querida, and they're totally opposite ends of the spectrum. In Sobremesa, we did a liga called Goulet, which is a tweak on the core Sobremesa. It drops out the Pennsylvania Sea Leaf Lajera. I cut back on the ASP Lajera, and I increased the Seco from Bodega, that special seed I get grown there. And then we take the Ecuador Habano wrapper and we replace it with an Ecuador Connecticut wrapper. And the end result is it's still Sobremesa, but it's a smoother, milder, softer expression. Those coffee notes are more caramelly. There's a little bit more butteriness to it. It's a bit smoother. You get some of the nuttiness, and you get that little bit of inherent sweetness in the Ecuador. Raw practical purposes, it's mild to medium. It's a mild to medium Connecticut shade blonde smoke. It's the reason I call it the Goulet. The wrapper on that's almost 3 years. And that's the reason why when you put it in your mouth, you're going to get, most people are going to be able to detect a sweetness to it. And they're going to ask themselves, wait a minute, is it a sweet cap or is it not a sweet cap? But it's not. It's such a delicate amount of sweetness, and once you like the cigar, it goes away. You don't get that out of all of that top tier Ecuador, but you normally don't, because the way Ecuador works, most manufacturers use it very quickly. There's very few companies that dab it off, don't age those a lot before it's up on the higher price. Most Ecuador Connecticut's used in the same crop that it's grown. It's a very short process. It doesn't require any bale aging, but it improves by bale aging. It takes about 6 months to even out the color, and then if you can let it go for a couple of years, just that little bit of trace bitterness, it just goes away, and you can end up getting more of that sweetness by just giving it more time. And that was the goal with the 1 year close. That's the Mi Querida Tricky Traca. Tricky Traca is a variation of the firecracker blend. Well, it is the firecracker blend. The firecracker is actually a variation of the Mi Querida core blend. So the Tricky Traca is significantly stronger than Mi Querida, but not in the way most people traditionally expect it. It isn't like super peppery or bitey. It's still very smooth. It's just heavier. It's just denser. It's just thicker. I tell people the best way to explain it is, as you get into it and you smoke a couple inches, it just feels like there's like a little bit of pressure on your chest. You know, weight. That's kind of the way the smoke hits you. You know, it's just that denser, heavier, fuller kind of experience, but not in a bitey, peppery kind of way.
How did you come up with the name?
I like to say I'm really ingenious, but no. Dave has firecracker, and that's his brand. And in Nicaragua, normally firecrackers are called bombitas, the only what you call a firecracker. But they have this thing in Nicaragua where they take these core sticks of dynamite and they tie them together with fuses in a long serial line. And what they do is they lay them down the center of the street for a block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, and they light one end, and they just go off in a series of just big boom and light, big boom and light, big boom and light. And they just cascade serially down the street, and that's called tricky trap. So it's Nicaraguan slang. And they set up these strings of these firecrackers, big holidays, big May Day would be a big one, big religious holidays, celebration. So it's a very Nicaraguan thing, tricky trap. We don't really, and I've never heard the term used in Honduras or Costa Rica, which is more of the South. So it's a very Nicaraguan thing.
So let's talk a little bit about what's going on at the show.
Okay.
We know we rebranded this organization now as the Premium Cigar Association.
I like the rebranding.
I think the rebranding is very smart.
What consumers have to understand about this is, look, they're not meeting with a congressman like we are. When you go into a congressperson's office and you slap down a piece of paper that has a logo of an Indian on it, you might understand the historical reference. I understand the historical reference. We might think it's absurd that somebody would be offended by it. You gotta understand, you have to have conversations with everyone. You have to have a conversation with, AOC. You know what it's like having a meeting with AOC and the first thing you put in front of her is an Indian holding a bundle of cigars? You're like starting off the conversation in a bad way. And you're there to discuss your points. It's just to get rid of any sort of impediment like that, even as silly as you might think it is. I don't know what you think it is. But ultimately, I don't care, because what I want is I want to be able to engage with these legislators and let them hear our opinions, not them think that we're hanging Confederate flags, and you know what I mean?
No, I agree.
So you have to understand that the branding is meant for the outside, not just the inside. So I love the rebrand. It was something that I hated IPCPR to begin with. I hated the fact that CPR was the tyrant enemy of tobacco. So I hated that rebrand. This rebrand I actually love.
So now, next year,
ConsumerCon.
that's going to be CigarCon.
Oh yeah, CigarCon.
CigarCon. 4,500 potential consumers.
Yep, estimate somewhere between 4,500 and 5,000.
Coming in with their retailers. Only buy tickets through their retailers. So
I don't know if that'll be true. I know they're going to initially sell them.
they're trying to do that.
I think it's going to depend on the number of sales. If retailers do a good job, then there won't be a need to do more.
Exactly. And that's what they say. But now, when you have this 6-hour event, the beginning of the show,
I don't think it has to do with the beginning. I think the reason why it's the first day of the show next year is because that's the Saturday. And if you're going to do a consumer-oriented event, you can't do it on the last day. It's a Tuesday. Nobody can be able to come to it. So it has to be over the weekend. So it's got to be a Saturday. So the schedule for next year's show is already set, and Saturday happens to be day one. In the future, maybe Saturday could be day 4. So I don't think it's necessarily a day 1 issue. I think it's a Saturday issue is the issue as to why that's the day it's being done.
So, are you going to do something different
Well,
on that day?
yeah, I have to. I mean, first off, this booth is woefully inadequate. We've been struggling with the size of it all show. We need it to be a little physically larger. The other thing too is, look, I'm cheap. Look around. It's comfortable. It works. But in the end, I'm not spending real money. I mean, you look over here. I mean, the JRE guys. I mean, it's a much nicer booth. I'm now going to have to think in terms of consumers are going to see this. It's a bit of an advertising vehicle. So I'm probably going to have to dress this pig up a little bit better than what I currently do. But it's something that I think I need to do regardless. Look, I spend so much of my trade show talking to guys like you. I don't write a single book. I've always looked at the trade show as a chance to reach out and to touch people who I wouldn't otherwise touch. So to me, this is a stench. To me, I'm perfectly fine with it. And ultimately, I don't know what it's going to be like. It could turn out to be a total cluster. But I know that what we've been doing hasn't been working. So let's try it. What's the worst that happens? It's a disaster, right? That's the worst that can happen. So you don't do it the year after that. So, and I think a lot of retailers aren't thinking about it correctly, because they should use this as an opportunity to bring their best customers to Vegas, to pretend, be the master of ceremonies for that day. Every shop in the country is going to have somewhere between 3 and 20 people that would love to come to the trade show. So they're your customers. Bring them, take them around, introduce them to Pete Johnson. Let them meet Jorge Pedro. Come see Steve Saka. You get to pick and choose where you bring your people to see, because you can't see the whole show in a day. It's physically amazing. So you kind of get to pick your spots, and you get your customers to interact. You get to provide them an experience, plus you get the feedback of what they liked and what they didn't like. Maybe they would have come to the show this year, they smoked the Triple Track and go, yeah, I was excited about it before coming to the show, but now that I smoked it, it could cost me sales. Or it could be the opposite. The consumers could be absolutely raving about it, and that could actually increase my sales. You don't know how it's going to shake out. But I think that if a retailer really thinks about this, it can actually benefit their business. Because if you can bring 5, 6, 7 people from your shop, and they have the experience, they're going to go back enthused, excited. They're going to share it with the other people in your store. They're going to talk about who they met, who they liked, what cigars they tried. I just wish everybody would just, let's see what happens. Yeah, it's going to cost me more money. Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up with some stolen and damaged product. Yeah, those things are probably all true. But maybe in the end it's a good thing. I'm willing to give it a look.
You've been in this business a long time. The retail side.
I'm the old new guy.
The old new guy.
The new old guy. I don't know which one. Don't kid yourself. This business is a grind. So I think that as a company, we're probably doing as well, if not better, than almost all the companies at this stage of our path 4 years in. But at the same time, it's a lot of work still. There's a lot going on. But assuming that there's a way to navigate whatever the ultimate regulations will be, I'm kind of doing this until I die. Not like next Tuesday, but I'm not planning on Tuesday. I'm planning on Thursday or a little later. But it's just, so yeah, I don't really see why. The question is, look, it'd be much easier to get bought out by one of these big companies, go and be a dog and pony on the street. You know what I mean? I would make more money working for one of the large companies. I definitely would. I might.
You did it.
Yeah, but but it was different. What I did before, I was really running that company. And it was a 100-hour a week kind of job. What I'm talking about is the type of gig some of these guys have where they become the representative face of a brand. They make a few blends here and there. This is like real. I got to buy all the tobacco. I got to coordinate all the production. I got to do all the QC. I'm the graphic designer. I'm the guy that prints the stupid price sheet. Everything. You know what I mean? So it's a much different scenario than, here's a few $100,000 for you to go beat this cigar around. You know what I mean? That's a good gig. It comes with a nice expense account. It comes with a lot of luxury travel. Whereas I get to basically live with the 24/7 dysentery. It's not nearly as romantic as people think.
Early before you're not wearing a vest.
No.
You didn't win the bet. You didn't lose the bet.
Right. The way
the
way the whole bet was structured was you had to lose. It was between myself, Dave Kebab Smoking, and Nimish Desai of Rocky Patel Cigars. And all three of us are really fat fucks. Nimish being the least of us. Nimish had already started losing weight beforehand. So we had done a bet that you had to lose 15% of your body weight by the trade show, otherwise you'd have to do an event in Wood College. So there was a potential for all of us to lose, there was a potential for none of us to lose, or one or two of us either way. In this case, we all hit the 15% target, so none of us have to be in a race. And we understand that that's a very dissatisfying outcome for a lot of people. So we have already agreed that we're going to have a second bet after the trade show, another 4 months. But this time, whoever loses the least will do the event in drag. And we're not going to tell anyone because Abe is the consummate showman. So he's going to set up like a red carpet and green screen, and we're going to arrive in the same limo, and we're going to have a big reveal, stepping out of the limo as to which one of the three of us will be in the club. And I think everybody should encourage him to meet Jimmie decide. I think Jimmie will make the prettiest of the three of us as a man. I think that's the highest one.
We did see a lot of Photoshops.
Yes, I know.
So we kind of know what each of them would look like actually in that. So we're waiting. We're waiting to see.
That's what it's about. If I lose, I'm keeping the beard. So,
yeah, again, don't lose.
So it'll be the beard and lipstick.
Who actually wants to you all make guitar?
I don't actually know. I think Abe probably lost the most pounds. He had the most to start with. I know I'm down 65 pounds. I don't know how much Nimish is down. Nimish is probably down like 48. So, and then I think Abe is like 70 probably. Abe lost a lot of weight.
And it's healthy for you, so it's good.
It wasn't healthy. No, this last month has been good. Yeah. I'm so glad this bet's over. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about losing the next one. If I end up in the dress, fine. But what I've been doing, I can't do this for another 4 months. I have to. I started lifting about 2 months ago, and I had to stop. I was only doing it for a week. I was starting to feel better, but I was just so tired. And I'm trying to lose weight, and I really needed, I've been eating like less than 1,500 calories a day. And when I was lifting, I really needed like 26 or 27, which would be fine. But not when I got this crazy deadline, this crazy 15% in 4 months. It's too much. It's a lot of weight. And it's not sustainable. There's going to be no way to keep it off. So if I really have any hope, because look, Jimmie, I'd have to lose. Sorry about that, I dropped it. But what I was saying is, I would have to lose, I could lose another 100 pounds and I'm still fat. So, in all reality, I have to find a way, if I want to keep this weight off, I've got to be much more reasonable. Yeah, and losing 15% in 4 months, there's nothing reasonable. There just isn't.
I was secretly on this target with you. I lost 16 pounds since January. I plateaued somewhere around April. Saturday, for me to lose more would be unhealthy.
Well, that's what happened to me. 3 months in, I hit a wall, and I just wasn't losing anything. And I got only a month to go, and I still had like 17 more pounds. And so I ended up doing slim classes, just nasty. And after about 4 days of that, I just couldn't take it anymore. So then I basically ended up doing a lot of water, a lot of lemon, and just really starving for 10 straight days to hit the number. And I had my first real meal the other day here in Vegas, and I was very judicious with it. And I got violently ill because I've had just nothing. I need to be on that POW. Here's 2 saltine crackers, and if you feel good 2 hours from now, we'll give you 1 sardine kind of deal. You know what I mean? So what I don't know what the other 2 guys have done, but I know what I did is not practical. I wouldn't recommend it. So I'm gonna dial it back. I want to start working out again, and whatever I weigh, if I win, great. If I lose and I have to be in the dress, I'm just gonna wear it as well as I possibly can.
When's the deadline?
I think the deadline will be the end of October, and the event, it's either scheduled for the first weekend in November or the second weekend in November, and we're going to do it at the Boynton Beach store for smoking.
Good. Anyway, so Steve Saka with Dunbarton Tobacco Trust. Steve, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
It's great talking to you.
Fantastic. I wish you the best with the weight loss.
Thank you.
I'm going to stay on talking with you. You see me, I'm planning to lose another 20 pounds. I want to get my weight
Well, you're
down.
welcome to get into the dress with that if you want. I mean, all the more the
He
merrier.
might enjoy that.
Might enjoy it. I think Nimish should enjoy it too. So I have a feeling he may just torpedo this second pair. He really wants to wear the pink chiffon.
Nah, you got to do it all right.
Yeah.
No, come on, you got to do something.
Yeah, if you're gonna lose, I'm not doing a movie. I'm gonna do it.
You got to do
I'm
glamour,
gonna do
man.
it.
You got to have complete glamour shots there. Okay, you got to have the makeup artist take care of it. You got to do it right.
Yeah.
Put a good wig on. Get some cheap wig. Get a real one. Do it right, and you'll be like a rock star. And everyone's gonna want to see you like that picture at the show because there'll be pictures of you everywhere.
All right, is this interview done yet? Are we done?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.